Hey y'all, come on in and have a seat. All right, this video is going to be called You Know. And I do not know what that means. I don't. So let's see together. You know. What do you know? What do you know, sweetie? Thank you, Angel Michael, for being here. Mother, Father, God, please give me the sight to see. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Exhaustion. Rest. Psychic awareness. All right. You know. What is that? What is this about? You know. What do you know? I'm an intuitive reader. I read the story as it goes, as it unfolds. Plus I make my own AI decks, and I use this one and this one. I have used those for years. Okay. If you see smoke, it's my sage. Ace. Okay. Okay. Death card. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're being forced to step out of, is it work? I don't know if it was a surgery you had or you got sick or something. It may, whatever it was, it totally just made you exhausted and tired. And you're like, man, I can't carry on like this, man. I'm losing money. And you want to push yourself to move forward. You do. You really just, you're used to pushing through things. This says High Priestess, but I also see a Chariot. Does it say High Priestess? I need glasses. Or better glasses. I have glasses on my face. All right. But that's not touching, you know, where you feel like your pentacles are just barely there. That's not touching it. That's set between rest and psychic awareness. So that's telling me that you're moving on from it. Yeah, you're trying to figure out how you're going to keep this, you know, while you're resting and trying to get over whatever has made you exhausted, whatever physical ailment that has happened to you. You're trying to move past this. For some of you, it was a pretty serious operation or thing that had happened to you. And you're trying to figure out how to financially, you know, move through this for your family or for yourself. I'll be right back. Let's see if I can get it with my toes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this has been a struggle. Yeah, you're struggling in this. I mean, it feels like you're robbing from Peter to pay Paul. It's like this could get ugly, you think. And how would that lay on the board? Okay, Source is stepping in and saying there's something you're not seeing, my dear. There's something you're not seeing about this situation. Because, you know, it's a hard situation. You know, you're clouded with recovery, tired, everything, financial situation, everything coming at you. You're really stressed about all of this. This is, of course you would be. Of course you would be. And there's something about it you're not seeing. The fight. The self-imposed prison. When you truly just need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. For some of you, it's if you have a brand new truck you're making payments on, let it go. For some of you, if it's something that's over exceeding your budget right now and you thought you could make it from point A to point B and be okay and make it in between there, Source is saying let it go. Let it go, because that's what's causing a lot of the problems is you're not wanting to let things go. And that's hard to do when you built something, or you bought something, or you're doing something, and then they have to retract, you know. They're saying, okay, this path is you're gonna have to start all over. You're gonna have to downsize. You're gonna have to cut some things out, and that's what's stressing you. And sources saying you're just gonna have to. You're just gonna have to. They're saying that right now you need to, you and the people around you, and you know, be it you're married, or you have children, or you have people around you, they're saying do it for them. Do it for them. It's nothing about your ego. It's nothing about you being less than. Divine's wanting to step in and tell you. You're putting yourself in a self-imposed prison. You don't have to. You prayed for a solution, and so here it is. You're going to have to go back to the basics. You're going to have to be strong in this situation. It will turn out. Everybody, because you have to downsize, is not going to take away from your happiness. In fact, it's going to bring you more happiness, more relief. Yes, you need to put your ego aside. If you don't put the ego aside, it's going to put a wall between the ones you love. Because you're going to be upset because you can't provide the way that you used to provide, and you just really fear letting people down. You truly do. Source is saying this is a new journey for you. This is to learn to put your ego down. This is a lesson to learn to put your ego down, and that I really truly feel your health will quicken. Yeah, once you go through your finances and figure what you need to cut out. Source is telling me that whatever is looming over you, you're going to put a death to it. You're going to move your little pinnacles. You're going to move on. Source says, I'm helping you close this door to your ego because it's not serving you. They want you to be in a situation where you just celebrate the small things in life because they will become the big things to you. And that's what Source is saying. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's what Source is saying. You're going to be surprised whenever you downsize like you do, and how much simpler life is, and how you really didn't need all this other stuff. And it's going to make you see a different way, different side of life that is very brand new to you. You're divinely guided. You're guided through this. You're wise. And this will help you. Ask Source to help you figure out what you need to sort out. Because Source is saying that once you do this, there's a whole new door opening, the way you see things and your perception about life, and the way you look at love, and the way you love the people around you. It's going to change everything for the better. It's going to bring new happiness for you, new joy. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Once you set this free. Once you burn this soul contract to your ego and let your ego know, you don't run my happiness. Now I know what true happiness is. And if I don't, I'm going to learn it, because, this situation didn't sustain itself beyond what I could control. And happiness is what will sustain you. Yes. Yes. Go back to the basics, baby. Go to the basics. And you will find your passion for life again. You will find what's truly rich and meaningful to you. And it's going to come in quicker than you think. Once you start sorting out what apps you don't want to pay every month, what all these little things, all these things that are just taking away from your recovery time. Once you get rid of those, the answers, everything will fall right into place, because you'll have a different perception of way you look at things. You're not a failure. You're just downsizing. You couldn't help what happened. Yeah, you're just going back and restructuring how your foundation stands. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I love that. That's it's going to be fine, and your health will recover. It truly will, but you've got to get some of this financial burden off your back. Yeah. And the name of the video, Sources, keep your unconditional love, because that's who you are, baby. It's okay to release things that you've gotten used to, or a certain way of living. It's all right. It's all right. I love this. Okay, look. While you're going through this and you're sorting out, what you need to do in this situation, your smaller self is getting blessed. Source is there working with you. And then here comes spirit teachers. And for some reason, I'm not looking at the word boredom as much as what caught my eye is now, instead of you being back here trying to figure this out, and your higher self is like, or the child within is like, yeah, just release it all. Then all of a sudden you come in and you realize what's going on. You're like, oh, this is going to be a gift. And you acknowledge, and during your rest and your boredom, that's where boredom comes in. During your rest and your boredom, you will, this mulling this around, you will see this. You didn't, no one deserves to get sick, or no one deserves to be out of work. No one deserves that. It happens though. It is the way it is. It happens. And this time you got a chance to help you change your perception. And I'm hearing it will save you money in the long run. And yeah, stop being in competition with yourself over your ego. Yeah, invent a new life, a new way of doing things. Source wants you to know this is just for you to see that these finances are restricting you right now. And it's okay to let them go. Sort through all your stuff and see what you can't let go. And you'll make it through this, I promise. From my heart to yours, love and light, man. Good journey. Good journey. You're heading out of this. Find your passion again, babe.